Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video, and today I want to talk about some drama regarding a open beta that just took place and is still ongoing as of this day for a game called Mecha Break. Now, if you guys don't know what Mecha Break is, it got announced a few years back, and it's supposed to be this Gundam-inspired mech game where you and your buddies or your team go against other mechs, and essentially it's just good old-fashioned mech warfare, which I think is really lacking in a lot of games nowadays. I think the last game I played that was kind of like this was Armored Core 6, which didn't really have this whole like 6v6 shooter kind of feel to it. So I was kind of excited for this, right? I'm a huge fan of Gundam. I've been collecting Gundams for I think over 5 years now, and I was really into the anime too as a kid. So naturally, I of course was like, hell yeah, I'm super excited for this game. So when I heard they're doing an open beta on February 23rd, I obviously was super excited because I think open betas are just really smart for game studios to do. Not only are you giving gamers the game a little bit early on like a set time trial or a set period of time, but also you're going to get some really good feedback back from the gamers, and you can launch it in a really good state, right? They give themselves like about a month to fix up some of the issues that, you know, people have, and then they release a really good product that shouldn't have really any issues on launch, right? But there's been a lot of issues that have been taking place during this beta, and I want to talk about some stuff that I think is kind of stupid, and then move into more of like, I think this company needs to improve on their communication really bad. So February 23rd came along, and PC players were playing the game, right? They're having a good time, they're trying it out, you know, they're enjoying themselves. But then they were having massive server issues because I think over 300,000 peak players were tuning into this beta. So naturally, they weren't really expecting that many players, and it completely crashed the servers. Within a couple hours, the dev team did announce that they are going to be reinstating the servers and that they're going to be compensating the PC players with these like loot boxes. But that was only after a lot of people have completely just rated the review system, giving it like a ton of dislikes, which is, you know, kind of understandable to an extent, right? Like, you expect to be able to play the beta when it launches, but that's the whole point of the beta. You're pretty much play testing this game, right? The servers are probably going to run into issues. You're going to be running into issues. So to go out of your way and just downvote the game because of server issues is kind of stupid. That's the whole point of a beta, is for you to really test and really push the game to its limits so the developers can work on it, right? It's not a full release yet, right? And don't get me wrong, there is some good criticisms amongst these, you know, bad reviews where people are talking about just balancing issues and how the mechs play. Like, I understand that part, but to like run to like the Steam review page and just downvote the shit out of this game just because you're having issues with the servers is kind of stupid. Like, the game isn't fully out yet, and the developers were pretty quick to fix the servers, right? It was within a couple hours, I believe. So, you know, and they also extended the beta, so you didn't really lose out on much, right? But now we're getting into some more of the concerning issues that I had. As you guys noticed, I said the PC players are playing it lately because the game got pushed back on Xbox, right? The beta just got pushed back for nobody knows how long because they haven't really been communicating. Which, by the way, I'm like kind of okay with that concept. If they think that the beta is not good enough to be pushed on Xbox yet and they don't want to kind of run into the same issues, I can kind of understand that to a certain extent, but they made no official announcement that they're pushing the beta back. The only way you could actually find out about this information is if you go to their Twitter, scroll down through a bunch of comments, and underneath one of the comments someone asked about where's the Xbox beta, and they're just like, yeah, we pushed it back. Yet I scoured all their social medias and nowhere did they make an official announcement that the beta was being pushed back. So you can imagine the thousands of players who are currently waiting on the Xbox store, waiting for this beta to come out, not realizing that the beta got pushed. And even then, we don't even know how long the beta got pushed for. It could be another week, could be a couple days, but as of recording this video, it's already been like 2.5 days since they pushed it back. Recently, I saw a tweet where someone asked, the beta out on Xbox or is it still being worked on? In which they reply back saying, we're working on putting the final touches on the Xbox build and have extended length for the beta to accommodate. Thank you for your patience and support. Which, you know, that's cool and all, but I think my issue, and a lot of people who are playing on console, it's just like, where was the original announcement? Why have they not been keeping up to date on their social medias with what's going on? And it requires someone asking them underneath a Twitter thread on what's happening with this beta, right? Where, you know, PC peaked at 300,000 current players. You can only imagine how many players are sitting and waiting to play the beta on Xbox. Kind of like a little concerning, and I can understand why people feel like consoles being left out here, because PC's been getting this like great treatment lately where they're getting patches and server fixes and, you know, loot boxes because they had to, you know, wait a few hours for the servers to get back up. Yet Xbox is sitting over here with barely any communication. We don't know what the fuck's going on with this beta. We don't know how long they're extending it while PC is able to play it for the last like 4 days? Is Xbox only going to be able to play for a day or two? Right? Like it's really confusing on how this development team is dealing with this. And you know, me even making this video says a lot about the game. It obviously shows the hype around it, and obviously I'm excited to play it. I've already seen some PC players playing it, and it looks really fun. I like the customization options. I think, you know, there's a lot to be said about that. But you know, I think it's just kind of frustrating being a console player, and you know, constantly the idea of developers don't really care about console players as much as the PC market, and this kind of shows here because of the lack of communication and no official announcement that they're going to be pushing the game back. Right? Like, a lot of people are really excited about this open beta, and like I said, I think open betas are a great thing for gamers and developers, right? And you know, the fact that they need to be taking all the feedback right now to heart. They should be taking this feedback. They need to be more open with communications. And if you're going to push a beta back, you should be making an official, you know, tweet about it or official response instead of just being like, yeah, we pushed it back. Sorry, guys. Yeah, where was the tweet? Where was the official announcement? Right? You had thousands of people on Xbox waiting, or hundreds of thousands of people on Xbox waiting. And then the day came and we just didn't get it with nothing. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. But anyways, that's all I really want to talk about. If you guys like this YouTube video, leave a like, subscribe. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description down below. And down there, you'll find the comment section. If you guys want to leave your opinions about this whole thing, if you're a huge fan of this genre as well, and you're kind of disappointed if you're an Xbox player. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.